Hello everyone, and welcome back to more Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker. For those who've seen the other episodes, that probably came, before these, the little cute avatar that I have is back. I'm assuming that it's there in the first few episodes of Endwalker, and then disappears. I'm assuming, since I haven't recorded those yet, I don't know. So yeah, as I've mentioned, that this is all being pre-recorded. Once New Game Plus becomes available, I'm going to go back and start recording from the beginning. And so I'm assuming that, unless something has changed, I have used this avatar back then. If not, then cool. I'm not sure what I did. Maybe that means I got a new computer. Hopefully it doesn't take that long for me to get these done. But anyway, the important thing is, it's here. It was drawn by Indi ___ V, double underscore, INDI ___ V. There's probably a link to her down below. I'm not sure, since I'm recording this ahead of time. So I will try to remember to put that in there. But yeah, we are in Elpis, the world unsundered, which is really interesting. Out of all of the things that I expected, that's another aetherite that I didn't see before. This one up here, Poetin Oikos. I didn't see that aetherite. There's a snake in my water supply. Monoceros monitor. But yeah, what was I saying? We're in the world unsundered. I'm really surprised. I didn't, realize that we were gonna, go back in time and, have a whole region in the, Amoritine, time period. So this is actually really cool. I wonder if they're gonna have us do this anymore and explore more of the world in the past here or not. But here's Hythlodaeus. Yes, these creatures should suffice. And Emmett Selk, of course. An etheric rope. Hunt to use it to capture, so we say, 2 Petalodi. There are 3 species here, I believe. Any 2 different kinds should serve. Now, I should mention that the strength of the rope is tied, no pun intended, to the strength of its user. As your ether is still thin compared to ours, you'll need to weaken the Petalodi first. Good luck. So an Ianthine Petalodi. So we'll get a blue one, and I guess we'll get the red one. Now, I don't know how weak it has to be, but before I go hitting it any further, I think I'm going to try to use the etheric rope on it. There we go. Cool. Easy mode. And a cocaine Petalodi. I wish I could come up with names like this. I've been trying so hard to come up with, monster names in the game I'm making, so that it's not just you're fighting a bird, you're fighting a slime, I have had the worst trouble with that. It's what? How do you name? Caught the Petalodi? Come, let us see. There you go. 2 captured Pedalodi. Yes, these fine poles will do nicely. And now for a spot of reversion. There, it's ready. It's nothing fancy, but then we're trying not to stand out. Try it on for size. You turn living beings into clothing? Just like that? Won't someone be angry with us for using those creatures? Turn living beings into clothing just like that? Well, not just like that. You need to revert them to their constituent ether first. Lest you wonder why I asked for 2 species, is due to the difference in their etheric balance. Blending them allows us to produce garb with superior etheric stability. Well and good to disguise and educate it, but won't fool anyone who can see worth a damn. Fair point, but at the very least it should spare you unwanted attention from casual observers. Hermit speaks true. Even dressed like us, your unusual nature will be plain to those who think to look. Should someone question your presence, don't make up excuses, much less try to explain what you actually are. No, best to simply say you're a familiar. The question is, whose? Ah, of course, Esm's. If you say you belong to her, people will give you the benefit of the doubt for any and all outlandish behavior. Exploiting our associate's absence. For lack of her presence, absolutely. Were she here, she'd have been the first to propose the idea, and you know it. So it seems like we're a, fragment of Azam's soul. So I'm really curious who Azam is, you know? With that, your story is settled. Let's continue with our errand. Hey, Sophist Robe, Sophist Podea, and Sophists Hupadima. That's cool. Hythlodaeus is ready to continue on if you are. If you are ready, let's continue along the path to Anagnorisis. The place serves as an observation hub and residence both. Someone there should be able to point us in the direction of Hermes. Alright. I mean, should I, equip this? I'm a little worried about equipping this and then, I get attacked. You know? But I'll switch out for just the one piece for now. As soon as we get an aetheryte, I will probably, go back and glamour it on. And then we'll, use it for, the whole, time we're here in Elpis. Just because it's, consistency, right? I think it would be cool. So, how I had no real reason to wear the cold, weather outfit, but I still did. I think that, I think changing our outfit along with, the story, especially when the story gives you something to change into, is, a really fun thing to do, so. An Agnosis Observer. But yeah, I don't want to have to run all the way back to something and then run all the way back here again since we don't have an aetheryte yet. Yes, can I help you? We wish to speak with Chief Hermes. Do you know where we might find him? Now, this one looks like it's a girl, actually. Well now, by your mask, I assume you are one of the 14. Wasn't aware there was to be a visitation. Between you and us, it's something of a surprise. Your discretion in the matter would be appreciated. I see. My lips are sealed. The chief should be out conducting observations as usual. His focus of late has been aquatic creatures, so I expect you'll find him at one of the pools here. The pools, you say? Many thanks. Apologies for disrupting your work. I say, Hythlodaeus. Well, I've never met Hermes. You know him well, do you not? That being the case, couldn't you simply find him by his ether? Aye, that I could. As you know, Emmett Selk and I can discern the color of souls. By the same token, we can also see ether quite keenly, and from great distances. With this skill, I could readily locate Hermes, but I felt that it would be a waste of an opportunity. We're here to perform an assessment, after all. By searching the ordinary way, we stand to gain insight into Elpis, and the man in charge of it. This is much for your own enjoyment, like as not, but point taken. If you're going to accompany us, make yourself useful and help us look for Hermes. According to his profile, he has short, dark hair. So you know it's because we're in Elpis that we don't have our cowls up, a special exemption due to the need to be aware of dangerous creatures. Elsewhere, we do not exhibit our individuality. It's unseemly. This is all common sense, but I would not assume you possess any. It's a rare treat indeed. It's a rare treat indeed to be able to search for someone by their appearance. I thank you for humoring me. Come, let's find our man. Well, there is an aetheryte up there. So I think I'm going to run over there real quick. I'll keep an eye out for the quest marker. But so far I don't see it. Euclides. Paramonas. Yeah, Greek, definitely Greek names. Hey look, a junkmonger and a mender. What does the junkmonger have, I wonder? DOM gear. Scarlet Mocha robe of the Black Griffin. Scarlet Mocha robe of the White Griffin. Huh. That's kinda neat, actually, not gonna lie. I mean, it's not better gear by any means. Where is it? This is level... Oh, right, because I was like, wait a minute, that doesn't seem right. Right, because I have the sophist robe on right now. The red... I don't know. See, I don't like this. I like it, but it needs to be like a lighter red. But like, it needs to still be dark. And I'm not seeing that. Like, this is as close to that as I can get. But even that, I'm not fond of. It looks really good. But, and here's the thing. The idea would be that I would use it as a glam for this. And so this is what I would be wanting to go for. Something that has this sort of color to it. And I don't seem to be able to do that. So. But that's alright. Oh no! A sophist robe. Go ahead and just equip that again. Fury Dome. Can I use this aetheryte? Will it let me? Yes. Okay. Memnon. Asara. Alright. Well, we have attuned to the Aetheryte. So, whoopsies. Go away. You're gonna be annoying if I keep you summoned. So, one moment. So, how much do you suspect it costs to go back in time via teleport? I would suspect a lot, because, you know, you're going back in time, kind of technically going to a different world. Oh, it doesn't actually show. It was 500 gil. You know, it costs 1,000, you know, just shy of 1,100 to go to Mare Lamentorum. Like, what are prices in this game anymore? You know? And I do get that we have reduced rates from the guild, which I believe reduces it by like 30%. So I mean, there's that, but like, like seriously. Like, that's really, really cheap, you know? Alright, but yeah, I have gone ahead and glamored the outfit. In fact, I glamored the entire thing. So I have both, I have the boots, I have the legs, I have the outfit. You know, just because I wanted to make sure we had the whole thing on. So I did look, and the outfit is dyeable, which is really cool. Some of the dyes were actually really interesting, in fact. So its temperament appears to be somewhat more stable, to be sure. Say we let it loose for a bit, see how it behaves. Are you really gonna... It isn't at the moment, but stupid vacuum that doesn't work right. And then it like tries to run while I'm recording, but like it won't actually run. It'll just be like, oh hey, I'm emptying the, you know, bag that's empty because I haven't ran. A bee-winged girl. Ooh. She's pretty. Hermes. Cool. Hi, Hermes. Did Toby Fox write this piece? This just sounds like a freaking Undertale piece. Hi, Hermes. I assume he just has the same voice as Fendeniel. They are the same person. I love her already. Oh! Psionic! Psionic. She's adorable. Hermes. Hey, he doesn't sound crazy.
そうだね。職場同士はしょっちゅう連絡し合ってるけど、今日は君に会いたいって人たちを連れてきたんだ。
Emmett Silk.
14人委員会の
エメトセルクだ。お前が所長のヘルメスで間違いないな。
I love Emmett Silk's freaking voice though.
ああ、ヘルメスだ。アーモロートからでは遠かっただろう。
まあな。だがエルピスの用途を思えば仕方のないことだ。こいつに案内役を頼む羽目になったのは不本意だがな。
失礼しちゃうな。私はいつだって善良な友人だというのに。それからこちらがさっきプロピュライオンで拾った。で、なんだか懐かれてるね。そっちの青い子はヘルメスの使い魔かい？
彼女はメーティオンという
Meteion.
流星を意味する名だ。
Oh yeah? She's really cute.
へえ、随分と構成するエーテルが薄いんだね。これだとあまりに脆い気がするけれど、創造物管理局にも届け出てないでしょう。イデアを見た覚えがないや。
彼女は自分の個人的な研究のために創造した。けれどまだ成果を得ていない段階だ。だから申請できていないが、いずれは伺うつもりでいる。その時はよろしく頼む。
了解。確かに君はここの所長であると同時に飛行生物創造の第一人者だからね。申請
Oops.
のんびりお待ちしているよ。
That was my hand clicking because it like
それも結構なことだが、こちらも仕事の話がある。私が来た時点でおおむね察しているだろうがな。
承知した。ひとまず奥の館で待っていてくれ。自分も観察対象たちを造物院に返したら。
ヘルメス、どうした？
アンビストマが一匹足りない。
an ambystoma is missing. Well, the axolotls.
その子たちと同じエーテルなら、あっちの方向、敷地の外にいるみたいだね。それも木の上だ。
木に登ったのか？あの手足で？
ミトロインが空を泳ぐ魚を作ってから水生生物に浮遊能力をつけるのが流行っている。
The words of Meteion create a sky swimming fish. Oh.
アンビストマもわずかに頑張れば木くらい登れる。だが降りられないのかもしれない。
どうするんだ残りのこいつらは。
ここは手分けをするとしようか。すまないけれどヘルメスを追って手伝ってあげてくれるかい？残りのアンビストマは私とエメトセルクで見ているよ。
Alrighty. They're keeping an eye on that, so let's head over here. Philomythus Notice. This place is pretty awesome looking, not gonna lie. Now we just have to figure out where they are. Somewhere in this area. I mean, unless they're up the tree somehow. But if they were, I don't know how I would then get up the tree. Huh. Where is anything? I'm not seeing, like, this is where it says to be. Oh, gosh dang it, stupid bird. Oh, all the way over here. I see. Adventurous Ambystoma. Seems Hermes and Meteion have found their quarry. Creature known in this age as an ambystoma. Yet though it has been safely extricated from the tree, Hermes appears to have found himself in quite the predicament. I didn't even see him up there. The Ambystoma. Hermes saw it high up the tree. He climbed up to get it, but it jumped on him and he slipped. Do you need a hand? Everything is under control, I trust. Do you need a hand? No, I'm fine, if a little embarrassed. Now, for your own safety, please stand back. Ugh. Hermes, are you alright? Quite alright, yes. My apologies for making you worry, Meteion. Both you and, Kassandra. Kassandra Sevilla, you are called. An intriguing name. Somehow reminiscent of a new creation. Thank you for coming after me. As for you, little one, you must be more careful. You may be able to fly, but it doesn't mean you cannot fall and hurt yourself. Oh no! I had forgotten all about its fellows. Don't worry, Emmett Selk and Hythlodaeus have got it. Truly? What a relief. I must thank Emmett Selk and Hythlodaeus when I return to them. But first, for the distractions out of the way. As Chief Overseer of Elpis, permit me to welcome you to our facility. I hope you will enjoy your time here. Poor Hermes. Ponder, warrant, cherish, welcome. Having found the wayward ambystoma, Hermes is a picture of relief. Well, we mustn't keep the others waiting. Let's return to Anagnorisis. There's a fate here. Considering I'm already over-leveled, though, I think I'm alright. I'm level 88, and we're in level 86 zone, so... Also, Gemstone Trader just became available. Not that I need that right now. So far, they've only been selling crafting gear. But I also haven't ranked any of them up yet, either, so... apologies for the trouble. Owing to your kind assistance, all the ambystomas are safe and well. I will presently send them back to their space. If you'd go on ahead to the main building. Upon entering, you will see a table and chairs, a meeting area. You may speak there. Very well. Take care not to let the creatures slip away again. Off to the main building. And I might as well stop off at the Gemstone Trader just real quick so that I can unlock that. Bird of Elpis, Breast, Egg of Elpis, Ophiotauros Hide, and Petaloda Scales. Alrighty. Again, I'm sure that if I rank these up, they start selling different things, maybe even like materia. But yeah, I don't currently need them, so. Oh, hey, the Valentine's Day event just started.
ヘルメスに指定されたのはここで間違いなさそうだな。だが、お前はダメだ。どうせ
Whoops.
やましい話じゃないが、人の今後を左右する大事な話だ。どこから来たのかも言えないような奴に聞かせられるものか。なんだ、食ってかかる気か？
I have important things to say to him as well. There are reasons I cannot speak freely.
だったら、その事情とやらを明らかにしたらどうだ？納得できるものなら協力するぞ。
自分は彼女に同席してもらっても構わない。
ヘルメス。だが、こいつは
メーティオンに気に入られた存在だということは、自分にとってどんな言葉で論じられるよりも信用に値する。それに第三者がいてくれた方が冷静でいられそうだ。
There's the microphone. There we go. I hate this computer.
わかった。お前の意見を尊重しよう。静かに聞いているんだぞ。
I'm really curious if we'll end up seeing Asm at all.
それで話というのはやはり。
ああ、ファダニエルが座を降りることを決めた。公認としてお前を推挙している。
Ooh.
14人委員会としても、お前の実績と深い知識を買って、その提案を受ける方向で動いている。 あえて面識がない私がここに来たのは、公正な目で近況を確認するため。そして何より、お前自身の意志を問うためだ。
So Hermes isn't even Fendennial yet. That's interesting. We know that he becomes the Fendennial at some point, but he is not yet
現ファダニエ
Fendennial.
ルももともとはここの所長だ。公私ともにお前と親交があったと聞く。座を譲りたいという旨も何度か話をしていたそうじゃないか。だから予測がついていたんだろう。
そうだ。私がなすべき仕事を終える時にはお前を襲おうとあの方は何かにつけておっしゃっていた。
とてもじゃないが喜んでいるようには見えないな。それほど14人委員会の名を背負うのが嫌か。
いや、そうじゃない。そうじゃないんだ。委員会に推挙してもらえたことは光栄に思う。研究ばかりの自分には過ぎるほどの申し出だ。だが現ファダニエルが座を降りようとしていること、それそのものが割り切れない。やはり彼は星に帰るのだろうか。
Well, frame like.
そのつもりだとは聞いている。過去に14人委員会に属した者もほとんどが退任とともに帰っているしな。
星に帰るは死ぬのこと？
おや、珍しいね。エルピスではそう呼ぶ方が主流なのかい？その言葉を使う人はめったにいないと思っていたけれど。我らは星の意志であり細胞である。この命こそが星に流れる血の一滴、己神のごとく星を育め。それが私たち人の役割だよ。星を良くすることでそこに生きるすべてのものが幸せでいられるようにするわけだね。みんな、そのために知り考え作り出してきた。おかげで原初の頃は荒々しかったという星はこれほどまでに穏やかに優しいものになった。星に帰るというのはそうして星を育んだ者にこそ与えられる選択肢だ。大いに生き己のやるべきことを果たしたと思った時に人々はそれを選ぶ。最後の瞬間はいつだってそれは美しいものさ。
So basically, like, they are immortal. But it comes down to that same idea that I've always had, which is, like, you really, like, immortality, true immortality would suck really bad. Like, at some point, there just has to be an ending, And so, in this case, it's more that when, that ending comes, it's by choice. And perhaps at some point they could even be reborn again into, like, a new body or something. And live a whole new life. But it really is just this idea of, like, I'm struggling to, like, say what I'm like trying to think without referencing my own stuff, since my own stuff hasn't really been out there. But in my universe, Minotaurs are themselves immortal. But they actually only live a few thousand years, because while they are, while they are ageless, while they are able to live forever, at some point, at some point, they have to make that decision of like, it's time to return to the Earth Mother, like they can live forever, but they don't want to. And that's basically the idea here, is they can live forever. And that's why I think, Meteion is like, does that mean die? It's because, like, to them, it's that their spirit returns, to the star, and that's that, it's a choice. It's not this happens because it has to, because, that they got too old or whatever. At some point, if you are immortal, you're just going to reach a level of stagnation, because even if, there is a whole universe out there, there's still an order to the chaos, Everything is still designed in a certain way, Well, when you've seen, it's like how we classify galaxies, it's like, here's a spiral galaxy, here's a bar galaxy, Once you've seen a spiral galaxy, you've seen you've seen all spiral galaxies, And so it's like, eventually, though you haven't been to a certain place, let's say you're able to live forever and travel literally anywhere in the universe that you want, at some point, you're going to go, I saw this planet, and this second planet is basically the same, and you're going to stop seeing, like, the idea of everything being these, like, separate, things, you stop seeing, Asian, African, and European. You just start to realize we're all just human, and all humans are human, and at some point in your immortal life, you start to realize that everything is still the same, and so at some point you get tired of everything, and you would then, return, and like that's what I'm getting here, is that while they are ageless, while they can live forever, they can still die from injury. That's why they still have to be careful around nasty monsters. But also, at some point, you've lived your life and you've fulfilled your purpose. What do you do at that point, After I've written 30 novels, do I then write novel 31? Or do I say, all right, my life has been fulfilled, J.K. Rowling, as much as I hate her, she wrote all of Harry Potter. Now that she's done Harry Potter, where does she go from here, she might have, is it time that she just says, you know what, my life is fulfilled, you know? And that's what I'm getting at. That's what I'm getting from this, is that at some point, though they are ageless, they eventually reach a state where they feel that their life has been fulfilled and it's time to move on. So
14人委員会に加わった者とて、その流れからは逸脱しない。ここで存分に役目を果たせたら、まさしく帰るにふさわしいと多くの者は考える。
That's a word I've never heard before. Felicitous. Well chosen or suited to the circumstances. Pleasing and fortunate. Never heard that word before.
私たちの座は、ついた者にとって名数と同義だ。ごく一部の例外を除いてな。ファダニエルが帰るのを認められないのは、彼の功績がそれに値しないと考えているからか？知らないわけはないと思うが、あの御人は多くの素晴らしいイデアを生み出した。こと新たな動物を作ることにかけたはな。エルピスでの経験を生かし、いくつもの種を生み出したものだ。
もちろんそれはよくわかっている。自分はただあれほど偉大で命を知る人であっても、やはりそうして終わりを選ぶのかと。不甲斐ない。こちらの動揺が彼女にまで伝わってしまったようだ。同席を進めておいてすまないが、少しの間彼女を連れ出してやってはくれないか。気分。
Oops. She is really cute though. I really love her design. I'm sorry, Kassandra. I didn't mean. A walk. Perhaps we can go for a walk? Whoops, that is not a door. I mean, it is a door, but it's not a door that opens. Hermes gets sad when he thinks about death. When others are sad, I'm sad too. That's how I am. How he made me. But don't worry, I'm fine now. So, why did you come here? You want to learn about Elpis and Hermes? Oh, teach you. I can teach you. We could take turns. I tell you something, then you tell me something. Sure, why not? Then it's settled. Where to start? Yes, let's talk to Memnon. He should be near the Aetheryte. No good explaining, but Memnon is, so I'll have him explain instead. Meteion is now accompanying you. Yay! Oh, this music. This would make a fine location for the rearing of aquatic creatures. Discuss the Aetheryte. The Aetheryte. Anyone can use it to teleport anywhere. Well, maybe not anywhere. Not to the ground or other isles. For that, you need teleporters. Oh, and permission. And what have we here? Oh, you look like a person. You have the ears and tail of a beast. Oh my gosh, I wonder what they say. Like, this tells me that I have... this tells me that, like, your race determines what they say. I assume you are familiar like Meteion. Is there something you need? This is Kassandra. Could you teach her about Elpis? Ah, a newly arrived familiar, is she? Very well. I should be glad to introduce our fair facility to her. As you know, it is mankind's duty to make the star a better place. As part of this duty, we employ creation magics to bring forth new life. However, we cannot simply release our works into the world, for it would lead to chaos. No, any and all life forms must undergo extensive testing to determine their fitness to exist, testing which is conducted here in Elpis. Every candidate is subjected to a rigorous study, in which we identify their properties, surmise what habitats might be suitable, and speculate as to the effects they may have on the environment and other species. Should it be judged a beneficial addition to the star, it will be allowed to take its place in the world. The two of you, too, were created with the hope of making the star a better place. So heed your masters well and be good, do you hear? We will, Memnon, we will. Thanks for the lesson. You had a turn, now I get a turn. Where did you come from? From the Crystarium, I guess. From a place facing a great threat. From a place far, far away. Sure. That there's such a place? I had no idea. But this place is important to you, I can feel it. Oh, my power. I haven't told you about it. A creation. Let's find a creation. One not being watched. Then I'll explain my power. Alrighty. Motionless bird. But before that, let's step in here. Hey, Spriggans! Spriggans? What are Spriggans? The things over there. Oh no, we call them Orye. If there's many, yeah. We call them Orye if there's many. If it's just one, we say Oryas. So they're cute, they can be naughty. Sometimes they run off with concept crystals, and Hermes has to run after them. There's never a dull minute with the Orye. The fondness of minerals makes them highly unique. I dare say they will be no less popular. Motionless bird. That's a heck of a bird. Oh, this creation is perfect. But I don't remember seeing it before. Perhaps it's new? Anyway, I'll try reading its mind. That's my power. She's psionic. Or at least telepathic. Psionic can technically be completely different. I can't read it. Or maybe there's nothing to read? Wait, please wait. I'll try again. With you this time. Greetings. Can you hear me? This is my power. I can read the emotions of those around me and project my emotions to others in return. I'm not actually speaking to you in your mind. Rather, you are converting my emotions into words and intention, a process performed subconsciously by intelligent life forms. The ability is vital to my mission, for it allows me to interact with intelligent beings, even should they communicate via unknown languages or other nonverbal means. Telepathy or empathy? I don't think empathy is the right word, but like it's the It might be, because it might just be that that word has multiple meanings, like most do. But basically, it's not that she reads minds so much as she like reads emotions. It's not that she's telepathic, it's that she's empathic. So, as a consequence, I'm clumsy at speaking. Yet, though I struggle to express myself in this fashion, Hermes wants me to speak as much as possible, for everyone has thoughts and feelings that they may wish to hide. I harbor an affection for you, one that is difficult to define. Aside from the fact that you share common traits with us, your thoughts are complex, prismatic. They draw me in, and leave me wanting to know more. Out of respect for your privacy, I will refrain from using my power when speaking with you. Nevertheless, I want you to know that I wish to be your friend. Aw, she's so cute. Did you hear me? Good. Now it's my turn again. So, what are you good at? Playing. Fighting, crafting, gathering, playing. It's a secret. Playing. I'm really good at playing. Playing? I'm still not sure what that means. Hermes said, let's play, but then he goes for a walk, or looks at creations. It's fun, but no different from work. It is staring at us. I think we might be bothering it. Let's keep going. We'll go and see Yuanthi next. She's usually in a small building, one on the west row. Yuanth, maybe? Euridome, Memnon, Isara. Don't see any other dialogue boxes, so we'll just keep going. Yuanth. Well, if it isn't Meteion, I see you've brought a friend today. Greetings, Yuanth. An apple? Could you make me an apple? Kind Hermes likes, covered in syrup. I want to share it with Kassandra. Oh, candied apple. Hermes is certainly partial to them, but you know you can't eat Meteion. You weren't made to do so. But I like it too. It may seem that way, but it's due to your ability to share others' feelings. You've taken Hermes' likes for your own. In any case, I can't prepare an apple right now, but I'll bring one for Hermes soon, I promise. I'm sorry, Kassandra. I wanted to show you my favorite thing. Then I could ask about yours, but I failed. Tell her what you like. Oh, that's what you like? Yes. Yes, I can feel it. Your joy and happiness. It makes me happy too. Thanks for sharing it with me, Kassandra. Well, we've walked and talked a lot. Maybe Hermes has finished talking too. Shall we go and see? What do I like is the question. Like if somebody were to ask me what my favorite thing is, what would I say? Like I was gonna make a joke about like sex, but like I honestly still don't know anything about what it's actually like. I know that I'm like obsessed with it mentally for some reason, but even though I've never had it, there you are. I can see the fresh air has done Meteion good. Kassandra wanted to learn about you and Elpis, so I taught her. About this place, about my power, about your favorite food. I'm not sure if that last one will be of any use. But I do appreciate you keeping Meteion company. While you're away, I finished speaking with our guests. Finished? Hardly. He requested time to consider the invitation, so I have no choice but to occupy ourselves with an inspection of your work. My apologies. It has been decided that Emmett Selk and Hythlodaeus will accompany me as I tend to my duties. If you wish to learn more, perhaps you would like to come? I'm compelled to remind you that she is in no way associated with the convocation. We simply chanced to meet at Propylaeon. There's no guarantee that the matters we discuss will remain private. I do not mind. See the joy her presence brings Meteion. I cannot imagine our mysterious friend harbors malicious intent. Kassandra is kind, really truly. She taught me as much as I taught her. You're coming, of course. To watch Hermes? You're bound to learn lots and lots. Hey, Ironwood chest gear. Time to upgrade my gear. Lives apart. Composure regained. Hermes is ready to return to his duties. If everyone is ready, there are a few creations I need to check on. First, we shall return to the spot where we found our wayward Embystoma. Have care when you step outside a hub, for there may be more unruly creatures about. Alright. Hey, now we have a side quest. Also, I really just realized I haven't been looking for frickin' ether currents at all. Like, I completely forgot to even, like, think about looking for them. So, 67 to the northwest. Is it inside the building? Can that happen? Maybe. Or maybe it's like, looks like there might be like a layer. Like, you know, there's stairs here, right? So like maybe if I come up here, I can like go out. No? Alrighty. So maybe it's on... Maybe it's just like on the other side of the building then. Like if I just come around here, maybe it's just behind the building somewhere. Ah, there it is. I was gonna say, I feel like I should be able to see it by now. There it is. Discovered a new location. Yeah, I should probably take a moment and look for these. Or at least the ones that seem to be in, like, the area that I'm in, you know? This, like, big circular, like, area here. I'm also curious if there's any that I missed back in, like, the first area. So far it's just saying northwest. But there are a few quests here. Doesn't look like there's any blue quests. There are a few quests here now. Southwest. So maybe there was one down here, because 300 southwest does seem like it could be down here. Maybe not, though. Because west is that way, and I'm actually going more southeast right now than I am west. Okay, now it's to the west directly. Okay, so I don't think at least you can't fall off. But yeah, I don't think It's probably over there, then, that I'm detecting. So I don't think there's any that are in this area. I'm going to go down to the edge of these stairs here and double check. But pretty sure there isn't. I feel like I would have seen it. Unless it's like behind the building or something. But I also feel like the ether compass would point towards it by the time I get like to this building. If there was one. So alright. Yeah, I don't think there's any in this circle at all. This does seem like a good spot to end off at, since we are at the usual hour point. We did find our first ether current. We met Meteion, who is honestly adorable, and I love her. Is this one of those, like, I've only known her for 5 minutes, but if something happened to her, I would kill everybody in this room, and then myself. I love that meme. It's so funny. But yeah, like, that's how I'm feeling. I'm like, yes, nothing bad better happen to Meteion. I mean, I know we came back into the past to find out about the final days, and clearly they haven't started yet. So I have the feeling that we'll, like, discover what's causing them back here. My theory. Like, so Hades is, or Hermes is being all like, oh, you know, like, you know, the, like, life and death and all that, right? Like, he's questioning, he seems to be questioning, like, the point of life and death. You know, why does Fendeniel want to step down when, you know, Fendeniel could still do so much more good and all that, right? Like, so what I'm thinking is, you know, he's got Meteion, and Meteion is, you know, something he's very fond of. And then Meteion is gonna, like, die. Something's gonna kill her. And Hermes is just gonna be like, frick this, and just, you know, want everything to die, basically. And then he's gonna create some horrible monster that, you know, is causing the final days, I bet. I hope not. I hope that's not the case, because Meteion, I don't want her to die. But, like, that's my current thoughts about what will probably happen. So I'm very much assuming at this point that Hermes here is the main villain. And that something happens and he turns, because, you know, Fendeniel wanted everything to die, right? You know, he wanted to bring the final days even in our current world. So I have the feeling that that's going to be the case. He wants everything to die, even in, like, this, you know, this timeline. Just because, like, again, something happens, he gets angry, you know, and then so he's like, well, fine, you know, burn everything, and then create some horrible monster that then destroys everything. But I don't know. I don't know for sure. We'll find out, I suppose. So, but I do hope you have enjoyed. If you have, feel free to subscribe. You can check the playlist for any episodes you might have missed. There is a link down below, hopefully, to Indy if you want to check her out. I assume she's still doing commissions at this point. Yeah, I've known her for like 2 weeks and she hasn't shut down her commissions at all. So I'm assuming that, she still has her commissions open. Of course, this is probably being posted like 3 months from now, so who knows. So, but yeah, check her out. She's a great artist. She does great stuff. It would be great if people could go out and commission her. Do, you know, get her pick pixel chibis. Because they're super cute, as you've seen in this episode. And with that, I will see you all next time. See you later. And also check out Patreon and Discord.